The next thing that we want to imbue into our software project is a concept of reporting out and reporting up. And uh, when you think about a status report, or just think about a report in general, you want to accomplish a few things. You want the business to continue funding the software team and the software project. Therefore, you want the executives to see that, guess what? There is a return on this investment. You want to show that the business needs are being met. You want to show that ROI. Um, it also accomplishes the retention of developers, and not only from an employee satisfaction perspective, but um, A players love succeeding, love winning at the game of software. It's fun and it makes it worthwhile to stay at the company. All right. Also, every department in business produces regular reports that kind of answer these questions. And a regular report always has a scorecard, always has metrics. Business runs on numbers, it runs on measures, all the way to the financial numbers of, is the company making, a dollar of profit? If a company is not making profit, then the company is dying. That's just the way it happens. And so everything the company does is distilled down in financial statements, which are reports of numbers. And so every activity that the company does, including software development, it needs to have a report that has numbers. And so um, our team scorecard template, it provides some examples of those, but the most basic forms are around quality, stability, and throughput. And so, some of the numbers with every piece of software, you want to track your defect rate, defects that were found before it went out to production to customers, and then defects that escaped out to production to customers, and then the mean time to fixing bugs that were found, so that we know how quickly we can turn around and fix those bugs once they are found. Those are very, very basic measures that are very popular out in the industry. And also stability. How did we have an outage in production? Did we have a minor issue in production that was still, something that we had to fix, but that didn't cause an outage? And what was our mean time to recovery when we had an issue? I mean, those are basic metrics. And then on throughput, how many items are going through our development process, through our Kanban board? How many items are going through? Of course, we can slice and dice that by status to see bottlenecks. But we can start to measure the throughput of the team by just counting. And so just those basic numbers, you've got a scorecard. But across some general themes happen across the clients that we help, and almost universally, the projects where we come in and things are off the rails, and we have to come in and play the turnaround artist. One of the first things that we see is, if there are status reports being given to management at all, they lack any numbers whatsoever. If the status reports even exist, they're just some text of like, oh, here's some things that we're doing, and it's just English. There's no numbers. And high performing teams, by and large, the reports that are given, yes, there's a little bit of English to analyze it, but the reports start with the numbers, and then the English words provide some interpretation of the numbers. Those are the most effective reports. And so, given that a software project represents such a massive investment, software projects are not small investments. Software projects are big investments. We need world-class reports. And so the general structure of a report starts with numbers and then follows up with English commentary, analyzing and interpreting the numbers. Okay. So, need the report. So important, so important.